Thank you very much. I love looking at things on the bright side, Richard. All right, so we're following a health alert this morning. You'll want to hear it before your next trip, quite frankly, to the hair salon. It might be part of your beauty routine, but certain types of hair dye could actually cause bad reactions. In fact, one of the stars of NCIS, check this out. This is Polly Perrette. She shared this picture and it went viral on Twitter. She dyed her hair black, which is part of her character's signature look, and she wound up in the hospital with an allergic reaction. There are some symptoms doctors say that you should not ignore. And we want to show you also, if we can, back in the booth, the before and after pictures. Good morning to you. This is Alice Beard. She's a physician's assistant from the Natural Look Medical Spa. And that really, that is just startling to see the difference there on the right side. Does this surprise you to see this?
Not so much. If she had a legitimate allergic reaction, the cutaneous soft tissue swelling can be very normal.
It's interesting, too, because she really kind of had a warning sign. Is this something that builds over time, that you shouldn't ignore certain signs that happen?
Absolutely. That's the good thing is the body oftentimes, if you acquire an allergy like apparently she did, you will have some warning signs like some itching, some swelling, some redness. Apparently she did, and then when she went in for her next dye is when she actually had these more serious symptoms.
I think that what's surprising also is that she's been dyeing her, she's a natural blonde, so she's been dyeing her hair black now for 20 years. Is it unusual that this would just sort of all of a sudden happen to you since you've been doing the same thing for so long?
Well, there's a small percentage of people that are actually allergic to a specific chemical found in some of the darker permanent hair dyes. And she, unfortunately, is in that population that is allergic to PPD, and she acquired that allergy. The body sometimes mistakes these things, and you acquire an allergy, which she did, and unfortunately, it manifests into this more serious allergic reaction.
Hair dye reactions, is that unusual in that we normally hear about, allergies to foods, peanuts or hazelnuts or things of that nature?
Unfortunately, you can be allergic to all different types of substances, and that's why it's good. And a lot of these cosmetics, and just like with foods with babies, we sort of step-by-step introduce them. In cosmetics and hair dyes and such, they do talk about patch testing, which is something we regularly do in dermatology, and certainly over at the spa when we give people new product, we recommend they sort of patch test up under their chin just to make sure that they don't have a significant reaction before they use it in a larger surface area like their face or their scalp.
And then what should you do if you have this kind of a reaction? For example, it's starting, let's say, an early reaction, starting with, let's say, itching. She had some swelling and itching around her neck, she said.
If it's something simple like, in your patch test, if it's just some minor itching or swelling or some minor redness, I think that if it goes away within a day or so, just avoid that substance in the future. Don't use that product anymore. But if it's more significant, then obviously you'd want to seek medical help. And if you're not really sure what the ingredient in that particular substance is, then certainly you could go in for some simple patch testing. It's really not difficult to do. We do it in the office, and it's going to isolate specifically what that substance is. It tells you the immediate reaction, and then we check it several days later to check for delayed reactions as well. We do this frequently if someone's going to have something implanted for surgery, so like a nickel allergy, or any type of different cosmetics and things like that as well.
Those are important questions to ask. Thank you very much for being here for the insight. Do appreciate it. And remember, you can keep up with all the latest health headlines on news4jax.com. You can find information on everything from allergies to acid reflux. Just check the health tab on the home page. 21 minutes after 8 o'clock. Nikki?
All right, thank you so much.